Hello all you amazing, wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel, IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're playing Trailmakers. We are doing our custom creations challenge, which means we can only build custom creations. We cannot use any of the blueprints, either through the workshop or from the game itself. But with that being said, in the last episode, we found this island. So anyone that's played the game before know it's Pine Island over here, and there is a bunch of parts over here. So let's go ahead and start collecting those. And you'll quickly notice that most of these are going to be similar. Some are tubes. Almost all of them are related to a certain type of vehicle. And we should be making one of those fairly soon, just not in this episode. So let's go ahead and grab all these. Thought for sure it was going off the island. Grab all the ones in the back here first, so I can navigate through these trees. As you can see, all of them are tube pieces, so definitely useful. Makes things lighter. I believe I made a hovercraft out of tubes in the last time I played this game. Go ahead and grab this guy. Oh, dang trees, get out of my way. Ooh, that sun's bright.
Crucial part of your spaceship.
Oh, broke my tire. There we go. Now, this car's pretty quick, but it definitely gets out of hand once you're trying to start turning here. I could probably take an engine or two off. It's not like we're doing races or anything like that, but I like it being fast. Gets you from A to B a lot quicker. Save the big boy for last. Let's collect all these little guys.
Crucial part of your spaceship.
So as you can see, you need a bunch of these parts. But as I mentioned before, they are all tubes, and essentially you can use these to build lighter vehicles or lighter aircraft or things like that. You can also use them for pretty much any vehicle, really, but I'm pretty sure they are lighter than normal blocks, so keep that in mind. You can always check the weight when you're building. We haven't really got into that yet because we haven't built like an aircraft or nothing yet, but we will definitely be getting into that. It's the only way you can actually beat this game, so grab this last guy. And then we got the big boy left. Destroyed our whole car trying to pick this thing up. All right, so we'll go this way first and drag it forward. There we go. There we go. And we got it. Might not have enough engine power. What are we stuck on here? We might be stuck on the buoys. Okay, let's see if we can reverse it there. Let's see what happens. No, we're getting stuck either way. So we're gonna have to make an adjustment. Let's get rid of these buoys. We don't need them right now. You can always put them back on later. Probably move some of this weight a little bit back. That should be good enough. Get rid of these engines on the bottom. We only needed those to get us to the side of the cliff there. Get rid of the small engines here. Push that back. Take these. Move this up. There we go. Now let's see what happens here. I think with the clearance that we have now, we shouldn't have an issue. But let's go ahead and give it a shot and see what happens. All right. Oh. There we go. Took some extra work, but we got it. All right, zoom out a little bit. And we got the cockpit. So, if you didn't know, cockpit is used for aircraft and things of that nature. It's more aerodynamic, so it's definitely very useful. We won't be building an aircraft in this episode, but I do have a plan for what's next. So let's go ahead. We're going to go over to this area. And this is the Magnet Island, if you guys remember. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to build a submarine in this episode. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. And I'm thinking make it look something like a hammerhead. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try. So the first thing you need for underwater is a diving bell. This allows you to travel underwater without hopping out of the seat. If you use any of the other of these seats, as soon as you are underwater for like 2 seconds, you pop out of the seat and you cannot drive anymore. So this is like the only thing you can use to go underwater. You don't need any really engines. Thrusters, I believe, don't work underwater, so the only way you can move is underwater propellers. You could put wheels on it if you wanted to both traverse land and sea, but I think we're just going to make it so it traverses the sea. We can only swap vehicles once we get to land. We got hinges. Got a bunch of stuff. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to build it, so you guys are going to be going along on the process with me. I do have an idea of like how to get it to where I need it, but might take some work. I don't think I've ever really used these guys. I think you can use the cannons to defeat the bugs, but I don't know what half this other stuff is for. Wall dispenser. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm thinking all right, move over a little bit. Let's put, where is it? There we go. Let's put a large hinge here right in the front. We'll put two just in case if they snap off. Okay, we can only afford or put the one there anyway. It's the only one that's attached. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and place some of these. Rotate just like so. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too big. Let's go 2. There we go. All right. So we're gonna have this turn with A and D, which it already is. Let's make sure. Oh, didn't mean to copy that. Let's make sure that it's the right way, which it is. Green is D. You can see right here. A is red. See over here. So A would be to the left. D would be to the right. Looks right to me. Neighbor's loud ass truck. Yay for me. So what we could do is let's get rid of these like so, and let's put this on the end here. Copy that just like so. And what we can do is we can line this with engines. Where are the engines? There we go. Propulsion. Rotate. Put one there. Put one here. Put them on top too. No reason not to. We'll be underwater anyway. So essentially what happens is the front part here will drag the entire body, and we can turn the vehicle using the hinge. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna need a lot of weight behind the diving bell here, just so that it feels like it's actually dragging the body, not this moving on its own. And you know what I mean? That's hard to explain, but I'll show you what I mean if we end up messing it up. But for now, we're just gonna throw some engines on here. All right, so we could throw some more on the sides here too, actually. Right about there. Rotate, and we'll do the same thing. Boom. Looks pretty neat. Go ahead and throw some blocks here. go. It's not gonna look exactly like a hammerhead, but maybe later, once we start getting like the triangle blocks and stuff, we can dive into that kind of stuff. But it looks pretty decent for now. It kind of looks like a tail right there. All right, so not entirely sure how much we'll actually have to adjust it, but let's go ahead and hop into the water here and see where we're at. So I know we need to add the buoys at least, so we can go up and down. And we'll definitely be doing that, but it does look like we can turn. So basically we can glide along the bottom of the water here. I feel like we need a little bit more weight on the back though, so that way it feels like we're actually turning instead of just dragging. So let's go ahead. Oh, that's right, we do got triangles now, that's right. Derp, derp, derp. Head and rotate. Like so. Could just put wedges. See if that does anything. All right, so do that. Delete. Throw some lights on here. I wonder if they light up the same, because this one only weighs 0.3, this one weighs 1.6. Not sure. Give it a try though. Might need that underwater. Let's throw on a weight block in the back here. We need the buoyancy control devices. These will allow us to ascend and descend in the water. Not sure if that'll be enough, but we'll have to give it a shot. And what we can do is we can have the ones in the front here on different controls, and then it should lift or lower the front based off of that. And since the front is where our engines are, say for example, we start filling this up and the front end points up into the air, then we could start driving faster or driving up with the propellers here, or vice versa. If we decide to lower this amount and it starts pointing the nose down, we can pull ourselves forward with these engines as well. So yeah, let's change the settings for here. Down will be, do we have Q and E yet? I don't think we do. So let's go for Q for down, E for up. Q for down, E for up. We will leave this as, we'll just change the settings for here. We'll do space for up, X for down. Same here, space, X, space, X. I feel like I'm promoting Elon stuff right now. SpaceX. No. But we're going to use space and X to use those. So I don't know if it's going to work, but we're definitely going to give it a shot. Let's hop out of here. Repair. All right, so it's super buoyant. Definitely don't want to be upside down. So what that's telling me is we need a bunch more weight on the back. So what we can do, copy, put these weights right there. See if that does anything. Okay, now the weights on the back, that's fine. That works out. So let's go ahead and delete one of these and try it again. Almost evens out. I think we need to get rid of one more. There we go. Look how even that looks. So what we can do is we'll go back. It's leaning towards the back, so we'll delete this one. We will put one of the lighter ones on top. One of these bad boys. Copy this. Put this wedge down here. And we should be in. All right, now it's a little too light. Hit B. What can we do? This rotate. Gotta change this over. This guy right here. There we go. Let's see what we get now. A little on the light side. A little on the heavy side. They're just being difficult now. So do we need 4? It's a little bit better. Not much. There we go. That's almost perfect. Now if we go ahead and a little hard to tell how full these are. So as you can see, when the front part is full, it points up in the air. So you get to go up in the air that way. But if we empty those, it should start pointing down. That doesn't because of our weight distribution. So there's a little bit of issue there. We're drowning. I don't think we even have enough to get us up back to the surface. Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one today. Let's hit E. Could move this whole thing forward. Like so. How did you end up down there? All right, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and grab one of these blocks right here. Grab it. There we go. The angles in this building thing is ridiculous. All right, so that's attached. I didn't even want to move you. Rotate. There we go. Put that right on the inside there. Put that one on the inside there. Should help lift and lower. The front side. Could go ahead and put one of these back here. Did not mean to copy that. There we go. It's definitely a mover on the surface. Kind of like it. It looks like a speedboat. So what we need to do is just work on figuring out how to get it underwater. Work there. Fortunately, it's not as good as getting up in the air. So you can see we have a lot of buoys in the front. I mean, it will eventually go up, but as you can see, it's not keeping our weight distributed evenly. Now we're upside down. Ugh, frustrations. Almost drives better upside down. Hey, right side up. All right. Ridiculous. Could you not fuck up my camera? That'd be great. Thanks. It looks pretty good on the surface, but as soon as I get underwater, things take a different turn. It seems it's like front end is too heavy. Now the back end is too heavy. Of course. Why make it easy when you can just make it difficult? Definitely getting a little bit more control, but still a pain. And he still ends up upside down for whatever reason. So let's try. Maybe it's something really stupid. All right, so let's select that again. Thanks. Putting this up. Nosedive. I definitely think we're on to something. It's just being a pain. I gotta be missing something. So unfortunately, we're going to end the episode here. We did get pretty far in the building of the submarine. It took a lot longer than I was expecting, mainly because there's so many aerodynamics and things you have to take into consideration for building things that go underwater and airplanes and stuff. But if you've been watching, you know this is what you should expect in this series. So we're going to be doing a bunch of custom builds, and it takes trial and error to be able to build things. So, I mean, we got pretty far. It works underwater. We just need to fine-tune our little device here, and maybe I'll do that off camera so you guys got to at least see the build, and then we will be able to collect some parts in the next episode. So with that being said, thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Take care.